Hello everybody, this is Matt for YourMixed.com, and in this video I'm going to go over how to export your files from Pro Tools so that you can upload them to the website. So there's two approaches you can take for this. The first approach I'm going to show you is just to give us the raw recordings without any of the effects that you've used throughout the production process, just to give us the just most raw form of the audio that you have. And to do that, I'm going to first go and scroll up to the top of my session, right? Click on the name of the top track to make sure it's selected, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom, hold Shift, and then click on the name of the bottom track. And as you can see, that selects every single track in the session. From here, go to the Edit menu and select All. Right? And so now it's selected every single clip of audio that's in this session as well. And so now what I'm going to do is consolidate, which is also under the Edit menu. Consolidate clip. And what that is going to do is take the multiple clips that are on every single track and just combine them, essentially consolidate them so that there's just one audio file for every track. That way when you upload it, we can just import them into whatever software our engineer will be using, and everything will just line up and play back perfectly. So consolidate. Okay, so as you can see now we have one audio file for every track. So now we just need to export these files out of Pro Tools so that they can easily be uploaded. So if you go to the bottom right of your edit window in Pro Tools, there's this little kind of arrow button. Click that and it shows you the clips list. Right, the little drop down arrow on the right of that will let us export clips as files, and that's what we want to select. And then a new dialog box pops up. So don't just click export, double check your settings here, make sure everything is set the way you want it to be. So WAV is typically a safe bet for the file type. Format, multiple mono or stereo interleaved, really either one is fine. I tend to go with the mono. 24-bit is the preferred bit depth, and for sample rate, typically you want to export your files at the same sample rate you recorded them at, but when in doubt, 48K is a safe bet. Alright, for the destination directory, by default it wants to go to the audio files folder, which is where all of the audio that's been recorded is at, so everything's going to get mixed together. So I'm going to click choose. I want to change that and just create a new folder, and I'll call this song 1 to upload. And that's where I want it to write all of these consolidated files to. So hit open and then export. Okay, and then that's it. Now I've got a new folder called Song 1 to Upload with all of my files that I need to upload to YourMixed.com. Now, as I mentioned, there's another approach you can use in Pro Tools where maybe you want to have all of the effects that you've used in your session included within the audio file so that what we get is exactly what you're hearing. So in that situation, it's a little bit different approach, but we'll still export it the same way. But again, want to make sure you select every single track in the session. So click on the top track, scroll to the bottom, Shift, click the bottom track. And then, instead of doing the consolidate thing, what you want to do is go to the track menu and select commit. Now when we do that, it's going to make a new audio file for all of our selected tracks, and all of our effects will actually be written into the file. All right, so we hit commit. So we want to commit our selected tracks. If you haven't already, you want to consolidate the clips. And then the source tracks, which is what we're seeing now, we want to hide and make those inactive. That way, after it's committed these tracks, the only thing we'll have left are the tracks with the effects written into them. Go ahead and hit OK. Okay, so now Pro Tools has created new tracks, added this little .cm for commit at the end of them. Our effects are gone, it hid the old tracks. And in our clips list over here, all of the new files that we just committed are selected. So at this point we can just go ahead and do the same export clips as files command from the clips menu, and same settings, same location, that kind of stuff, and again our files will be ready to upload.